Hello and welcome to week 14. This is our last week before finals week. Can you believe it went by this quickly? So, this week we're going to be going over social media analytics and measuring ROI. Pretty short lecture on this, and then I'm going to go over assignment due dates of what is left for the semester. So, no quiz on this. This is information so you guys have a little basic understanding of how the analytics and ROI works for social media. So, learning outcomes, understand what social media return on investment or ROI is and why it's important. Learn how to measure the ROI for social media. Know how to measure the total investment of social media activities. Understand the available tools and resources needed to measure social ROI, and learn how to use Google Analytics to measure the ROI of social media. There's actually a lot to Google Analytics and ROI. I'm just going to go over the basics here, and then I'll give you resources if you want to learn any further. So, how do you measure the number of impressions or reach for a billboard or other traditional marketing such as direct mail? Think about that for a second. The billboard, how do you measure the impressions? People see the billboard advertising from driving by. Direct mail, it comes in the mail, how many people actually open it, right? Unless you have a coupon or some sort of discount that's going to be applied later, you can't really track a return on investment from direct mail. And with billboards, you can kind of have an estimate of how many cars go by, but you still don't know how many people actually saw the billboard. But with social media, you know within seconds how consumers feel about the message or post that you're sending to your audience. You can interact and get immediate feedback through likes, comments, and shares. You can talk to your prospects and audience in real time, and it's easy to analyze and report. So, social media return on investment is a measurement of the value from social media marketing. It's really the revenue formula of profit over total investment times 100. So, if you really want to get into the statistics of it, a common misconception about social media is that being active and posting regularly will create hundreds of conversions. It won't, right? And pretty much you've seen that and kind of learned that throughout the semester here. Often the true value of social media, like brand awareness, cannot be measured in dollars and cents. This is a reason you want to be able to explain this to stakeholders. If you work for a big company, your boss, social media bosses should already know this, that there's no real true ROI with social media because it's similar to brand awareness. But if you go the entrepreneur route, you need to make sure that your clients are aware of this too. Never promise an ROI when it comes to social media. Plus, things are changing so much, such as Facebook, where you have to pay a lot more for your post to be seen, that you just can't promise ROI. That's not what social media marketing is about. Yes, there is an ROI, but you can't promise certain measurements of it. Why is social media ROI important though? So it justifies the time and money spent on social media marketing, just like other marketing campaigns. Where are your budget dollars being spent? Change the perception of social media across the organization. Securing additional budget so it can prove to stakeholders that strategies are important and working because you do have conversions, and this is where Google Analytics kind of fits into that. Although you can't promise a certain amount of ROI, you can still measure and track it. Expand future social media marketing initiatives. Understand what is working and what is not working. So there's a lot of different terms when it comes to social media analytics, and I'm going to go over them here so that you have them. So these are good slides to kind of keep. I suggest creating a little cheat sheet for you if you can start getting more and more into social media analytics. So we have social media share of voice, which is brand mentions or people talking about a company online compared to its competitors. So if you're a beer company, are people talking about your beer more than the other breweries out there? Top of mind awareness. A company, brand, or product is first in the customer's minds when thinking of a particular industry. So even though you're posting all the time, and you may not get a direct conversion right away, you're going to be on top of mind. So when that audience or prospect is ready to make the purchase, they're going to go to you because you're the top of mind to them. Earned media is the most valuable type of media. It increases brand awareness with no additional effort on the part of the in-house marketers. Net Promoter Score measures the willingness of customers to recommend a company's products or services to others. And these can be recommended on their own personal channels. It can be through reviews, recommendations, in Facebook groups, word of mouth, in person, networking events, etc. So what's included in measuring total investment? What you're investing into social media. It's not just the paid ads, right? It's employee hours and salaries. So who are you paying to create your content? Is it one person? Is it a video person, photographer? All those costs need to be put into the total investment. Social media tools, if you're paying for certain applications such as Canva is $12.99 a month, Hootsuite's $30 a month. Maybe there's other applications you're purchasing out there, Adobe Creative Suite, and your ad spend as well. But ad spend isn't the only thing, so you got to remember you have all of these need to be included in your total investment. So some resources and tools to do ROI is Google Analytics, Hootsuite, which here's a YouTube video you can watch on that, and here are a few other popular ones: BuzzSumo, Sprinkler, and Sprout Social. The majority of my clients just use the two top ones here. And here's a couple screenshots of what that looks like. So this is coming out of a Hootsuite account. These would be your reporting features analytics. Another Hootsuite account. This is for a client, likes and comments. This is really old. Measuring with Google Analytics. So you set up a tracking code using Google Tag Manager. You create UTM parameter tags added to a URL, and when clicked, the tags are sent back to Google Analytics and tracked. So that's very broad overview here. If you want to learn more about how to set this up, you can go to Google's free URL builder. This is a link right here. And if you want to know how to set up custom social media goals with Google Analytics dashboard, you can click on this link here. So reports within Google Analytics. These are the different type of reporting analytics that you can track. You have social media traffic, networking referrals, data hub activity, landing pages, UTM campaign results, conversions, the actual conversions, plugins, and user flows. So here's a couple screenshots of what that looks like. Here's your Google Analytics account. You can see real-time activity here, your dashboards. So there's a click real-time activity. You can click on audience, overview of traffic sources such as social media, so you can see how many people came from Facebook or any of the other platforms to your website, and you can see what pages that person saw on Google on your website and when they dropped off, when they logged off. So a lot of great information and detail in here, and it's a great way to see if a post that you posted, a piece of content that you posted on a platform, if it's performing well. If you had a call to action saying visit a certain website page, you can come back in here and see how many people actually clicked on that link to visit that website page and how many conversions came from that. So if conversions could be downloading some sort of white paper or resource, signing up for an email newsletter, or making a purchase if it's an e-commerce site. Those are different types of conversions. Here's another screenshot here of the social media plugins. So again, you can see when people came from Facebook, Twitter, Google, percentages. You can really dive deep into this and these analytics. So this is really just quick basic overview. I highly recommend you all to visit Google Analytics and take the tutorials and get the actual certificate if you can do that during your break. After school's out. In my other class, we actually kind of have people get Google Analytics certified, similar to the Hootsuite certification, but we just don't have time in this course because there's just so much to learn on social media. So go get your Google Analytics certificate, add it to your resume, add it to your LinkedIn. It's so many details in here that you can learn, and it will help you with your social media marketing. So week 14 assignments, what we have left for the semester here is we have the social media examiner presentations, which are due December 12th. Social media marketing plan, your final plan is due December 16th. And I added an extra credit blog, so another extra credit opportunity for you guys due December 16th as well. I will not be taking anything after December 16th or the 12th for the presentations. No extensions on these last three items here because I do need to have time to grade these and get grades in by a certain date. After the 16th and I have graded everything, I'll send an email out for you guys to double check to see if you have any questions, or if for some reason I missed something, you have a day or two to double check that before I turn in final grades. So good luck to all of you guys on your final presentations and marketing plan, and email me if you have any questions.